Init na! I'm thinking of giving this vlog the title, Making Good Use of Your Quarantine Period, or allowing God to make use of your quarantine period, or letting God use your quarantine period for a good purpose. Letting God use your quarantine period for His good purpose. As of the time this was recorded, we are still waiting for the swab test result. Well, my swab test result. My husband tested positive and experienced the common symptoms, cough and cold, fever, body weakness, LBM, mild difficulty of breathing, which thankfully he was able to manage at home. So I decided to post this video after the quarantine period for several reasons. We're very thankful to God and to those who prayed for us and with us, because my husband is recovering now, and yeah, we are quarantined separately from each other. Well, because I'm still waiting for the result of my swab test, so prayerfully it's negative. During quarantine period, one of the thoughts you'll have is how a tiny virus can seem to stop you. You cannot go out, you cannot meet people. Physically, you are limited to your quarantine room. Thanks to technology, I am still able to work, but I wouldn't be honest to myself if I'll say I don't feel limited at all. It is only by His grace that I am able to endure. Well, as weak as I am, it is only by His grace that I am not only able to endure, but I am also able to let God make use of this quarantine period for His good purpose. And yes, that's what I wanted to share with you, that yes, maybe a tiny virus may seem to, put you to stop or to stop everything in your life, but God can actually make use of your quarantine period or the whole pandemic happening, for His great purpose. Well, we are not discounting the pain, the suffering that many of us experienced, but the truth is, God remains good. Whatever happens, He remains good and sovereign over all things. I remember Joseph when he was talking to his brothers who betrayed him, who almost killed him. He said to his brothers in Genesis 50:20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." What the enemy meant for evil or for bad, God can use that for your good if you will let Him. Apostle Paul, did you know that he wrote many of the encouraging books in the Bible while he was in prison? Yes, while he was imprisoned. It was not because of a virus, or not even because he did something wrong. He was imprisoned because he did according to God's calling. But God was still able to use it for a great purpose, for the encouragement of many people, including us. First 2 to 3 days of my quarantine period, I thought to myself, I can survive this as long as I have my Bible, a pen, and a notebook. 4th day came, inip na ako. Pagulong-gulong na ako sa bed. I was frustrated. I don't know. But I thank God for His patience. He never left me. He never gets tired of reminding me that He is with me. That this time is more than me being isolated from the people outside, but this can still be a time of worship. Just like with Paul, this is still a time with God. Actually, Paul and Silas, they were praying and singing hymns together while they were in prison. Yes, while they were in prison. Even in prison, Paul was still able to do God's purpose in his life. He was able to do so because he let God make use of that time. We cannot on our own. We cannot. We need God. Are you quarantined right now? Or maybe not exactly, but you somehow feel that you are being limited or being stopped by your situation. Maybe you're not physically quarantined, but you somehow feel that you are being imprisoned by your situation. Ask and meditate on these questions and let God speak to you through His words. What is God telling you right now? Meditate on it. What does God want you to do? Pray for it. What does God want you to become after this season? Pursue it. I may not know the specific answers to these questions. What I am sure of is, if you let God, He will use this season for His great purpose in your life. Can you help me encourage more? Please share this video or share your own story. You don't know how God will use your story to uplift the people around you. Or you can leave your quarantine story or whatever story you want to share in the comment box below. God bless everyone.